Let's talk about what's really going on in the world today. We got over 4 million American workers. Their wages are being garnished every day. We're walking around in this dark cloud, acting like it's not happening. It is happening, and it's happening everywhere. We got 8 million people today living payday loan to payday. Do you realize that people get their checks and take it straight to the payday loan people because they can't manage their budgets? We got 10 million families or more that owe mortgages on their house. That's another situation we're going to talk about as we get into this. Let's talk about the 16 million Americans who owe more for their vehicles than they're actually worth. I want to talk about that a little bit. We're talking about the economy. This is a serious, serious thing here. People want us to pay off student debt loans, they want us to pay off medical bills, and they want to know what's going on in our economy. The problem is that everybody's not carrying their share of the weight. So the people who are making $1 have the heavy burden of taking care of the people who are irresponsible or irresponsibly handling their money. Why do I have to pay for somebody's medical bills and I ain't even see that now? But yet I'm being taxed like I have. Let's talk about the 55 Americans that are making minimum payments on their credit cards. What is that doing? That ain't doing nothing but keeping them deeper in debt. So if you're making minimum payments on your credit card, you're never going to get out of debt. And you're never going to have any more credit. You only get to credit the first line of credit. And for that, they own you for the rest of your life. I can't even see that. We're going to talk about that later. We got 77 million Americans that have accounts in collections. Now, once the accounts go into collections, we're going to be talking about how to handle that. But this is what is making our economy so bad, these type of statistics. We got 22 million Americans with student loans, and that's not the bad part. They're just not making payments on it. And then we got to pay high taxes because they're not paying their student loans. And nobody's telling them that they had to pay the student loans back when they got it. They act like they're oblivious to it. They got that money and forgot all about that. And now they're talking to people who are making over $100,000 or $250,000 a year, that they be responsible for the people that didn't pay their bills. We paid our bills and now we got to turn around and pay their bills. This is crazy. We need financial literacy bad, like we need air to breathe. We got 43% of Americans today that are spending more money than they used to make. 76% of them, they live in paycheck to paycheck. That we got to do something about. We got 50% of women earning over $100,000 a year, and their biggest fear is they're going to end up as bad. With the cost of living right now, it is scary. $100,000 is nothing. $1 million is nothing. I remember when I was young, I said, I can't wait to get $1 million. What? Did that, done that, ain't nothing. $1 million ain't nothing. It's a dream. It is something. Because if you look at a house today that was last year $400,000, that house is $1.5 million today. Easy. So $1 million ain't nothing. Americans are just debt drunk. And everybody's okay with being drunk. They don't even have to take a drink of liquor. They don't need Don Julio, 151, they don't need none of that. They just drunk because the debt already took it out. We got to do something about it. We got to stop drinking. So our financial life support program is something that is very powerful. It is learning how to choose yourself over creditors. Why should I live and work just to pay creditors? That don't make sense to me. Why aren't we living a fulfilling life? We just out here going to work and taking our money and giving it to other people. That's not right. I'm not giving my money to nobody. Y'all ain't taking my money. I'm going to tell you how much money I'm going to give y'all. And I'm going to stay in good standing with that. You will have more time to spend with your family and friends when you learn how to control your debt. When you learn how to replace your worry and stress with hope and happiness. It's going to change everything around you. You're going to change. You're going to be happy. I love looking in the mirror and saying, girl, you're 70. Girl, money make you feel good. That, I am so glad I got a divorce from. And I want everybody I know to divorce that. We can do this. We got to talk about it. This is no longer a hush-hush seminar. We got to stop and put this in our life for real. Living a life where dreams are not financed. We should be able to go out and do stuff. I mean, when people look at me, girl, you can afford it. But they didn't hear, they weren't there when I was sacrificing to afford it. They're looking at me today, girl, you can afford that. I'm 70, I should have something. If I'm 70 years old and I ain't got no money, it's wrong. Wrong with me, wrong with my life. I'm just taking up space. You do not get this old and don't have no money. And if you do, I don't know what to say. How you gonna be educated? Educated